Just come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Slowly begin to exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils, please. Out your mouth, exhale. In through your nose. Out your mouth. In through your nose. Out your mouth. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Reach up to your fingertips. Bring your hands to your heart, side out, exhale, let it go. With your eyes closed, hands pressing together. Unclench your jaw, but seal your lips and begin breathing through just your nostrils now. In through your nose, filling up. Through the nose, exhale, letting go. Breathing deep enough that you can feel the breath filling up the belly, filling up the chest. Breathing full enough from the exhales that you feel the hollowing out of the abdomen, the contraction of the ribs. See if you can keep working that deep, powerful breath as you begin to add in quality of sound that makes our breath an ujjayi breath. Very special, specific type of heated breathing that we use in our yoga practice. As you breathe in through your nose, move breath down through the back of the throat. It might sound like you're filling up a tire. And as you breathe out through your nose, moving breath out again through the back of the throat, might sound more like a loud whisper, filling up the space around you. If you can maintain that breath, notice that even after just a few breaths, it might start to slip away. Your focus on the breath might start to slip away. And so we'll use this breath throughout our whole practice. Even if you let it go, come back to it. We'll set the intention for our practice today, which is just to be aware of pulsation as it relates to us and affects the world around us. It's one of my favorite kind of themes to work on in yoga. It's a reminder that all things expand and contract. And through that, we experience change. And if we do it mindfully enough, we can attain growth. Because we can see, just because pulsation is a part of the fabric of the universe, that change happens constantly. It's when that change becomes focused that we're able to truly grow. And cultivate awareness of that change is when we give ourselves the opportunity to grow. Pulsation is just a simple expansion and contraction of yourself, the energy, even the universe around us. Focus that pulsation today on growing, maybe on letting go of something that limits you, while expanding into new sensation or new experience. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Keep your eyes open, please, and come onto your hands and knees. Good morning and good morning. Thanks for being here today. Spread your fingers nice and wide, hands under shoulders, knees. Let's say the knees just forward of the hips, please. That way, when you lean into this next stretch, you're less tempted to lean back. So really work on rocking your weight forward into your hands. Press down into your hands, lift the palms up, but keep the knuckles and fingers down. Lower the palms back down. We'll do it again. Lift the palms, lower the palms. Lean forward into it. Lift the palms, lower the palms. That's it, Todd. Even more. Lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the same thing. Walk your knees in a little closer, but come up to your fingertips instead. Press to your finger pads, lift up, leaning forward, lower back down. You're going to be kind of tempted to rock back and then rock forward. Please just lean forward into it so that you're using the strength of your hands. Lift up to your fingertips, lower your palms. Fingertips, lower the palms. We'll go for 3, 2, and 1. Stay up on the fingertips. Press down around through your back, cat pose. Squeeze them out with your finger pads as you push down. Chin to your chest, scoop your tailbone under. Inhale, cow pose. Inner thighs spin back. Please broaden your hips. Lift into the bottom of the chest, look up. We'll keep it going. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose, heart to sky. Exhale and cat pose, chin to chest. Inhale and cow pose. Come back to a nice flat back position, please. Turn your palms face up and point your fingers in towards each other. With your fingers spread wide, wiggle your fingers, roll out your thumbs, and rock side to side. Palms face up, pressing down and rocking it out side to side. Side to side, rock it out. Let's go for 3, 2, oh yeah. And 1, please turn your palms face down and point your fingers back towards your thighs. Rock forward, cat pose your spine, chin to your chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, rock back, cow pose. Move your hips all the way back towards your heels, lift into your chest a little bit. Exhale, rock forward, cat pose, chin to chest, round into the back. Inhale, rock back, cow pose. Hips back, chest. One more time. Exhale, rock forward, cat pose. Inhale, rock back, and sit all the way back now onto the tops of your feet, please. With your toes untucked, the tops of the feet pressing down, go ahead and lean back a little bit. Start to lift the knees up off the mat. You can do one or both knees, whatever feels good to you. This is a good place to remind ourselves that in our practice, we're challenged, maybe to stretch or do things in unfamiliar ways. A good indication that we've gone too far is if there's pain. We don't want our practice to be painful, but maybe there's a little bit of discomfort. Maybe there's a little playing that edge where you feel the stretch really happening, but you're not venturing into that territory of pain. That's when you know you want to back away a little bit. Lower your knees back down to the ground, please. Come back onto your hands and knees. Reach your left arm out to your left. Stretch out through your left fingertips and thread the left arm under the right arm. Reach to your left hand. Walk your right hand forward over to the top of the mat and stretch. You're going to tack your right hip back a little bit. Get long through your right side body. Roll the inner thighs back to broaden your hips. Move your hips a little bit over to the left, just if you can. Now stretch to your left hand. Breathe, exhale the breath out. Look up under your right armpit. Place your right hand back down, right in front of your nose, please. And open your left arm up to the sky. Big step back with your left foot. Take your left arm up and over your head. Long stretch through your side body. Breathe in. Exhale, left foot steps forward to the top of the mat, please. Place your left hand down inside your left ankle. Look forward, rock forward lunge. Scissor your thighs together as you stretch through your legs. Exhale, straighten your left leg now. Flex your toes, pull your hips back. Try to keep your legs really active. Tone your thighs, scissor your thighs together. Press out through your feet. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Maybe drop your gaze, look back if you can. Inhale, rock forward, lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg, flex your toes. Rock forward, pick up your back knee, pull your heart forward, press to your back heel. Straighten your front leg and fold. Exhale, press to your hands, right thigh back, left hip back. Very good. Inhale, sweep your left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog, please. Left leg goes up and back. Lift through your inner left thigh. Extend through your left heel. Press through your hands a lot. Big breath in. Take your left knee to your left shoulder. Please rock forward. Tap your left arm. Send your left leg up and back. Bring your left knee into your chest. Please bring your knee to your nose and your nose to your knee. Press through your hands. Squeeze it tight. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Let's cross the body. Take your left knee to your right arm. Tap the right arm if you can. Push through your hands. Now stretch your left leg out to the right. Stay here or open your right arm up to the sky. Stretch out through your legs. Reach up through your fingertips. Breathe. Listen carefully. Reach your right arm forward towards the top of the mat. Keep the right arm lifted and start to sweep your left leg back. Hover the left leg off the ground back behind you into a plank, but with the right arm lifted and the left leg reaching back. Do your best for 3. Press through your hands. 2. Good. Monica Victoria, square off your hips. So not a side plank, but a regular plank. 2. And 1. Both hands down. Lower chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Take it back, downward dog, exhale. Shake it out a little bit and lower both knees down to the ground, please. Please reach your right arm out to the right, stretch out through your fingertips. Thread your right arm underneath you and land all the way down on your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Walk your left fingertips forward and begin to set the foundation of the pose so that you're a little more stable at your hips and legs. Inner thighs spin back, broaden your hips, move your hips a little bit to the right. Tack your left hip back, draw your belly in, twist, look up underneath your left armpit. Bring your left hand back down and open your right arm up to the sky, supported side plank pose to the left side. Big stretch up and over your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way forward. Place your right hand down inside your right ankle. Rock forward and lunge, please. Scissor your thighs, stretch through your legs. Straighten your right leg, flex your toes. Do your best. Doesn't have to go all the way straight. Keep your legs as active as you can. Tone your thighs, draw thighs to hips. Press out through your foot, fold in. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Same thing, scissor thighs, pull your heart forward. Exhale, straight legs. Flex your toes, pull your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg, please. Pick up your back knee as you come forward into a lunge. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, lift your hips and press to your hands. Sweep your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bring your right knee to your right shoulder, please. Rock forward, tap the arm. Inhale, send your right leg up and back. Right knee into your chest. Bring your nose to your knee. Rock forward, round through your spine. Inhale, send it up and back. And now we cross the body, right knee to your left arm. Can you tap your left arm? Extend your right leg out to the left. Maybe you keep both hands down, that's fine. Or open your left arm up to the sky. Stretch through your legs. Extend out through your arms. Keep reaching your left hand forward. Reach your left arm forward. Drag your right heel in. Sweep your right leg back. Plank pose. Left arm reaching forward. Right leg reaching back. Try to square off your hips as best you can. And lift everything up for 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down, lower. Chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Shake it out a little bit. In through your nose and out through your nose, please. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Let's walk these splits forward. Left foot steps just forward of the right foot. Right leg stretches up and reaches back. Right foot steps forward of the left foot. So not a big swing. Take a little pause at the top. Left leg lifts up. Stretch it up, extend it out. Left foot steps forward to the right foot. Right leg reaches up. Stretch it out. Press to your heels. Right foot steps forward to the left foot. Keep it going. Last time, left leg lifts up. Press it out. Step forward. Right leg lifts up. Press it out. Right foot steps next to left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Stretch your heart forward. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees, please. Push down through your feet. Reach your arms up to the sky. Stretch up through your fingertips. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Draw your navel in, squeeze your glutes. Side bend to your left side, please. Make sure you're really working the side bend action, not a back bend. Belly in, glutes engaged. Come back up. And now grab your left wrist. Tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Side bend over to the right side. Inhale, come back up. Please cactus your arms. Move your shoulders down your back. Lift into your chest. Curl back a little bit, open into your heart. Inhale, take the arms up, chair pose. Hips go down and back so that your knees are not moving forward over your ankles. Move your knees back over your ankles and spin your inner thighs down towards the ground. Then sit low, bring your hips to the height of your knees. Big breath in, reach up to your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold all the way in. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Plant the hands, your choice on how you get there. You might step back to plank pose, or if you're hopping back, landing with bent elbows, chaturanga. Take it back. Cobra pose from there. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, roll the heart forward. Make your legs active, please. Squeeze the tops of your thighs towards each other. Lift your inner thighs up. Press into your feet. Downward dog. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, please lift your right leg up to the sky. Lift up to your left tiptoes. Lift to your inner right thigh. Press to your right heel. Press to your hands. Right foot steps forward to the left foot. Left leg lifts up. Lift and extend. Left foot steps forward to the right foot. Right leg lifts up. Press it back. Extend. Right foot steps forward of the left foot. Left leg lifts up. Press it out. Left foot steps forward to the right foot. One more time, right leg lifts up. Press out to the right leg. Step your right foot between your hands. Left leg lifts up. Press out through your left leg. Left foot steps next to right foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Grab a hold of your left wrist, side bend to your right side. Tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Press to your feet, reach to your fingertips. Inhale, come back up. Grab your right wrist, tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes, draw your belly in, press and side bend. Inhale, back up. Please cactus your arms. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Lift into your heart. Chair pose, inhale. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down, move your hips down and back. Reach up to your fingertips a lot, sit low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway, lengthen. Plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. You're hopping back, land with bent elbows. Cobra pose or upward dog. Legs are active, shoulders back, downward facing dog. Lift up to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop forward, forward fold. See if you can get your hips up, good, Vittorio, over your shoulders. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in deeply. Rise up, reach your arms to the sky. One more time, cactus your arms. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Lift up into your chest, curl back, a little bit of a back bend here. Now come into chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, sit really low. Keep going, keep going. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Make sure if you're hopping, you land with bent elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky, stretch it up, press it back. Bring your left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your right heel down, spin your inner right thigh back, press down, rise up, warrior one. Breathe. Let's work into the pulsation of the pose, which is the balance of expansion and contraction. We draw in, we expand out. Tone your thighs so that it feels like your muscles are squeezing your bones. That's a pulsation of contraction. All right, spin your inner right thigh back, broaden your outer right hip. An expansion. Wrap your outer left hip under, right, squeezing into your glutes. A contraction. Expand out from your hips. Stretch out through your legs. Reach up to your fingertips. Open into your heart. Release the hands down. Please step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Just like the breath, exhale, downward facing dog. We continue to follow this pulsation of expansion. Contraction, right leg lifts up, inhale. Exhale, round in, step between your hands. Bring your back heel down, inhale, rise up, warrior one. Tone your thighs, squeeze heels together, contraction. Inner left thigh spins back, expansion. Outer right hip wraps under, squeeze the glutes, contraction. From the center of the hips, press to your feet, lift to your chest, expansion. Release the hands down, exhale, take it back. Chaturanga. If we start to see each pose, inhale, upward dog, as this is play of pulsation, it kind of opens up new awareness into the shape. We're either expanding or contracting. We're reminded that it's a balance of both of these actions that create stability. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. Don't hold your breath as you hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in deeply. Inhale, chair pose. Sit really low. Get even lower. Even lower. Even lower. How low can you go? Lower your butt to the ground, lift your feet up, boat pose. Feet to the sky. Point your toes, squeeze your thighs together. Tap the ground with your toes, squeeze your thighs into your ribs, extend your legs up to the sky. And again, tap the ground with your toes, squeeze your thighs into your ribs, extend your legs up. One more time, tap the ground with your toes, squeeze your thighs to your ribs, extend your legs up to the sky, hold it, lower back, Ardha Navasana, take it back, hold it here, squeeze your thighs together, pull your navel down, stretch out through your toes, reach out through your fingertips, breathe. You got it, friends. 3, 2, and 1. Pick it back up, boat pose, come all the way back up. Very nice. So adding on, point your toes, lift your toes up to the sky, lower it slowly back, Ardha Navasana. Hold it, try not to fall out of it, hold it here. This time you're gonna roll over onto your right hip. Onto your right hip, you'll roll, reach to your fingertips, keep your rib cage up for 3, 2, squeeze your thighs together. 1, come back onto your back and hold it. Squeeze thighs together, roll over to your left hip now. Reach to your fingertips, legs together, 3, rib cage lifted up, 2, and 1, come onto your back. Lift your legs up to the sky, lower your head down to the ground. Nice job, everybody, knees into your chest. Just a little bit of core work here for getting ourselves nice and steady. And when we strengthen through our core, let's think of that as the place where the pulsation expands from, everything pulsing from that origin point of the core. We have more stability then to hold shapes, to balance, to grow stronger, to build upon. We're gonna go from here to our chair pose, please. With as little momentum as possible, shift your weight forward, place your feet down, lift your hips up, chair pose. Forward fold, exhale, sweep the arms back, interlace your fingers behind your back, please. Palms squeeze together, knuckles stretch up and over your head. Keep squeezing your palms together as your knuckles extend up to the ceiling and over your head towards the ground. Breathe. Bring your hands to your low back. Slide your hands down to the ground. Place the hands down, spread the fingers wide. Crow pose. Lean forward, bring your knees into the backs of your arms. Rock forward, look forward. Pick up one foot if you can. Squeeze your heel to your bum. Pick up the other foot if you can. Squeeze your heel to your bum. Squeeze the heels in. Press to your hands a lot. Good, nice. Nice, Fatima. Good, Sammy. 3, 2. Nice touch. Lift those heels up. And 1, step or hop back, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. In through your nose, out through your nose, please breathe. Rediscover the pulsation of your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Bring your left knee into your chest and step between your hands. All right, take a moment, find a solid foundation, feet about hip distance apart. Lift your inner right thigh and wrap your outer left hip back. From the center of your hips, stretch out through your legs, reach up to your fingertips, crescent lunge. Draw your belly in. Squeeze your glute on the right side a little bit more, please. And you stretch a little bit deeper. Left thigh working its way towards parallel, towards the ground. Lift up to your chest, stretch back to your fingertips. Come into warrior 3 from here. Lean forward, sweep the arms back. If you want to keep the back leg down, that's fine. Just resting on your belly. Or work your core more. Come forward, float the right leg up without lifting your right hip. Lift your inner right thigh. Lift your arms up. Keep your arms active as well. Stretch back to your fingertips. Lift the arms up. Good. Try to keep your heart and your heel in the same plane. So even if you're not all the way forward, make a straight active line from your heart to your heel. Keep tilting at that angle so that even if you're not all the way forward, you're not hinging at the hips. The heel and heart are in the same place. Very good, my friends. Go ahead and bring your right knee into your chest. Stand all the way up. Take your arms to the sky. Reach up to your fingertips. Lift your right thigh up towards your ribs. Press through your standing leg. Just for a breath, inhale, lift up. Stretch through your legs, stretch through your fingertips. Exhale. We'll take it way back behind us, warrior 2. Step your right foot back. Tone your thighs, please. Squeeze your heels together. Press your inner right thigh back. Wrap your outer left hip under. There's that pulsation of expansion and contraction. What are we pulsating towards? Hopefully it's towards what we call fullness, which is the recognition that everything we have within us represents our fullness. And this pulsation is a way of clearing out the limitation and just accepting that fullness. Tone your thighs, squeeze your heels together. Inner right thigh back, outer left hip under. Stretch through your legs, please. Press out through your feet. Breathe. Inhale, left arm goes up and back. Stretch through your fingertips. Exhale, right knee bends, left leg extends, Skandasana. Drop your right hip towards your right heel. Move your hips back. Squeeze your heels together. Press through your feet and work your hips nice and low. In through your nose, out through your nose. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat, my friends. Bring your right hand down. Open your left arm up. We'll come into a side plank pose on the right side. Push through your right hand a lot. Spin your right bicep forward. Breathe. Nice. If you want to turn it into a wild thing, you can. Stepping your left foot back. Pressing through your feet, lifting through your hips. Reaching through your fingertips, please. We'll bring it back around plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Please lift your right leg high to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest and step between your hands. Pause, set your foundation, tone your thighs. Inner left thigh lifts, outer right hip wraps back. From the center of your hips, press down into your feet. Stretch up and out through your fingertips, rise up, crescent lunge. Hold and breathe. Hug your shins in, scissor your thighs together. Lift your inner left thigh. Wrap your outer right hip back. Lift to the front of your hips. Squeeze your left glute and stretch. Press through your feet. Lift through your chest. Breathe. Warrior 3, come forward, balancing, keeping your heart and heel in the same plane. So maybe that means you're not tilted all the way forward. You can see I'm only at about let's call it a 45-degree angle. And I've got my heart and heel in the same plane. When I move forward or up, the heel and heart move together. Stretch through your legs, tone your thighs. Reach back to your arms, make your arms active, keep your shoulders lifted. Work the same contraction, expansion, pulsation, energy. Drop thighs to hips, strengthening your core. Then expand out from hips through legs through heart stretch. Bring your left knee into your chest, please rise up. Press down through your right foot, left knee into your chest, take your arms to the sky. Big stretch up through your fingertips, press down through your standing leg. Lift your left thigh to your ribs. One more breath here. Step it back, please, warrior two. Pause, lengthen out your stance. Same actions of pulsation. We draw in to expand out. We're recognizing our fullness here by removing our limitations, accepting our strength, our power, our fortitude. Tone your thighs, squeeze your heels together. Inner left thigh back, outer right hip under. Press through your feet to deepen your lunge. Reach your right arm up, reverse warrior. Skandasana, left side. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Sorry, left knee bends, right leg extends. You're at the back of your mat, you're squeezing your heels together, moving your thighs apart, and sitting down and back to that space. Lower your hips almost to touch the ground. Breathe. Walk your hands forward. Place your left hand down at the top of the mat. Open your right arm up to the sky. Take it over to your right side, side plank pose. Sorry, left side, side plank pose. Left hand down, right arm lifted. Eventually stepping your right foot back for a wild thing if you want. Press to your feet, lift your hips. Breathe. Come back around to plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. In through your nose, out through your nose, find your breath. So we're gonna do the similar flow, just changing things up a little bit. We'll only do this one more time and kind of get spicy here. Lift your left leg high to the sky, please. Lift your left leg up and stretch it out. Bring your left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge, press to your feet, reach up to your fingertips, please. Exhale, standing splits. Place the hands down, lift your right leg up. Now listen carefully, here's where things get weird. Please bring your right knee into your chest. Start to extend your right leg forward out in front of you and lower your butt to the ground, all the way down. Very nice job, my friends. Take your right arm up to the sky. Place your right arm back behind you. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Lift your hips up. Come into a side plank on your right side. Maybe it's more like a wild thing because your left foot is behind you. Looking down towards your right thumb, we're going to step to the back of the mat. Bring your left knee into your chest. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Lunge, breathe in. Skandasana, same side. Turn, your left knee bends, right leg extends. Skandasana left. Very nice, my friends. That's it. Come all the way forward to the top of the mat. Side angle pose. Right hand down inside the right ankle. Left arm sweeps forward. Wrap your right hip back to deepen your lunge. Left hand comes down to the ground. Side plank pose. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Step your right foot to meet your left foot. Just for breath, bring your right knee back into your chest. Place your right hand down on the ground. Now we're rolling over to the right side. Take your left arm up to the sky. Stay here or extend your right leg out to the left. Hold it 3. Press, lean back 2. Reach your left hand forward. Reach your right leg back. Come into a plank again. Square off your hips. 3. Lift your arm and leg. 2. Both hands and feet down. 1. Lower. Chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Lots of core work. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Good news is only one more time. Bad news is only one more time. Right leg up to the sky. Here we go. Stay with it. Right knee into your chest. Step forward. Push down, rise up. Expand the fullness, crescent lunge. Exhale, contract to fullness, hands down, standing splits, extending through both legs as you fold. Please bring your left knee into your chest and stretch your left leg forward. Lower your bum down to the ground. Left arm reaches back behind you. Right arm goes up to the sky. Side plank or wild thing really on your left side. Lift your hips up. Reach to your right fingertips. Press to your left hand. Look down towards your left thumb. And please step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat, right next to your left thumb. Inhale, lunge. Skandasana, right side. Turn it around. Big movement there. Right hip drops towards right heel. Get low. Stay low. Side angle pose. Left hand down inside the left ankle. Come forward. Right arm reaches out in front of you. Back to the top of the mat. Left arm forward, or left hand down. Right arm reaches forward. Should be on your left side, Todd. Bend to your left knee. Get really low. There you go. Now place your right hand down. Side plank pose to the right side. Open your left arm up to the sky. Step your left foot to your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Place your left hand down on the ground. Roll over to your left side. Open your right arm up. Stay or extend your left leg out. 3. Lean back. 2. And 1. Reach your right arm forward. Stretch your left leg back. Square up your hips. One last time this double-sided or half-sided plank. 3. Everything lifts up. 2. And 1. Lower. Chaturanga. Ooh, cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, hop your feet wider than your hands. Step or hop the feet forward to a squat. Reach your arms up over your head, spread your fingers wide. So open and close the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold, sweep the arms back, interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten your legs, stand up to your knuckles. Squeeze your palms together, lift the knuckles up and over your head. Release your hands to your low back, please. Slide the hands down to the ground. Step your right foot back behind you. Lower your right knee down to the ground. With your left hand, reach back. Grab your right foot, please. In a second here, we're going to get a chance to practice coming up into our handstand. Just a little bit of play with it. Option, instead of doing a handstand, is to maybe do a headstand or a crow pose or both. But we've built our way into hopefully building a stable handstand, that sense of drawing in as you stretch out. Handstand really relies on that ability of compression, contraction. Thighs to hips, core engaged, everything drawing in so that you can stretch freely. Release your back foot, please. Place your left hand down, pick up your back knee. All right, from here, a few little hops. Place the hands down, fingers spread nice and wide. You can walk your hands forward a little bit more if you need to, but try to get it as close as you can, hands to foot. Your right leg will, left knee will bend and your right leg will lift up. We'll take a few hops. The leg that's lifted in the sky will stay straight. So we don't want to bend this top knee and search for the wall. Just extend up and actively to the legs. It's okay if you don't balance all the way. Just practice either being on your hands with one leg up so you can be in a standing split instead of a seated or lying down position, right? Or you can hop. Even if you don't, good Todd, even if you don't hop all the way up, just work on this form of the pose, like a standing split. The hop is only, let's say, complementary to the shape. Once you have the shape and you feel comfortable there, then you can add the hop in. Nice, Sammy. Good, Victoria. Straight arms, press through your hands. Give it one more. Nice, Pablo. That lifted leg, keep it straight. Straight lifted leg. Yes. Better. Now, as you kick up, my friends, this is pretty common. We're kicking up and we're pushing our chest forward. So some of us are kind of doing this action. Right? We want to keep our gaze down, even back a little bit, so that we're not buckling or pushing the chest forward. It won't let your hips get up. I'm going to look right at my wrist line, keep my gaze there so that I can't push my chest out. Eventually you can bring the other leg up. You're not taking your chest out to here. It's going to make you feel really unstable and back bend. All right, let's switch sides for now. Step back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop forward to a squat position. Feet wider than the hands. Heels in, toes out. Reach your arms out over your head again. This time, instead of open and close, you're going to go open wide and then open wider. Open wide, open wider. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a pulsation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Place the hands down. Step your left foot back behind you, please. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Reach your right arm up and back to grab your left foot. Squeeze in, heel to bum. Roll your shoulders back and stretch your heart forward, please. Tone your thighs, scissor your thighs together. Press out through your feet to deepen your lunge. Pull forward through your heart. Breathe. Last round, release the back foot. Place the hands down. Tuck your back toes, pick up your back knee. Okay, we're in this sort of pyramid pose for a moment. From here, we're going to work our way into our handstand. So if you want to shorten your stance a little bit, drag your right foot back, you can, or walk your hands forward. I'd like you, if you can, to keep your hands and feet as close together as you can. Lift your left leg up. You might stay in a standing split. This is preferred over doing like recline poses or sitting. Maybe you just stay in the standing split and work on active extension through your legs. Otherwise, strong arms, hug your forearms in, push down through your hands. Stay in your standing split or start to kick up. Active legs. Hug the forearms in, press to your hands. Hug the midline, tone your thighs. Don't push your chest forward as you hop up. Let's see here. Good, Pablo. Hands a little bit wider, Pablo. There you go. Fingers spread wide. That lifted leg is straight. Bending a lot at the top. Keep it straight. Point the toes. Better, but straight still. Nice, Sammy. Really good. One more little round of attempting here. If you're not kicking up, that's fine. You're just in a standing split, holding it for an indefinite amount of time. Good. Breathe. Last time. Kick it up. Hold it. Oh, it's hard. 3, 2, and 1. We'll take it back to downward facing dog, please. Bring your left shin forward, pigeon pose, left side. Come down to your forearms and breathe. Nice job, everybody. Takes practice. Most of us aren't probably doing handstands every single day, which is fine, but even I am, and mine are still, not stable. Do all this work, hours of work, hundreds and hundreds of hours of work put into our practice for a lot of us for just a few seconds in a handstand. Is that a fair trade-off? I don't know that I have the answer for that, but it's part of the practice. It's what we work towards. We work towards all of this effort and energy we put into our practice so that when that challenging moment arises in our lives, we have the strength to confront it and move through it. Let's switch legs, please. Come up. Take it back. Right shin forward. Left leg back. Down to your forearms. Breathe. Slowly come up. Sweep your left leg around. Let's come onto our backs. Place your feet flat on the ground. Lift your hips up for an easy bridge pose. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down, lift your outer hips. You can interlace your fingers behind your back if you want, and stretch here. Lower your hips all the way down. Relax. If you want to take it to an upward facing bow, you can. Otherwise, sticking with bridge pose one more time, back bend. Either arms by your side or hands alongside your ears. Inhale, press it up. Lower yourself down and relax. Windshield wiper your knees from right to left, please. The next time your knees land to the right, go ahead and just keep them there. Separated, feet are staggered, legs are staggered. Couple of breaths, don't force the knees down. Breathe, focus on the pulsation of the breath to help create more space here. As you inhale, the ribs expand. As you exhale, diaphragm contracts. One more breath, just like this. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, releasing. Keep your legs just where they are. Roll over to your right side. Come up onto your hands, still keeping the legs just as they are. Come down onto your forearms now, facing the back of the mat. Legs stay just the same, but you're turning your chest and belly down towards the ground. For a little bit of a deeper twist, slide the arms out, lower all the way to your stomach. We're going to unwind it and take it back onto our backs. Switching sides, knees to the left, look over your right shoulder. Just about 2 or 3 breaths. Full inhales and exhales. Breathe into your ribs, breathe into the side body. Roll over to your left side, please. Come up onto your left. Come onto your forearms, still facing the back of them, or now facing the back of the mat. Legs remain the same. We'll hold just for a few breaths here. Maybe slide onto your stomach. When you're ready, we'll come onto our backs, please. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good little squeeze. And grab your feet for happy baby. Press out through your heels, stretch out through your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Curl up, bring your nose to your knees. Inhale. Shavasana, exhale. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes if you're ready to start moving. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Stretch out your arms and your legs, please. Take a deep breath in as you stretch. And side out, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. When you're ready, rock and roll your way up to seated. Sitting up nice and tall with your hands at your heart. Close your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice today. With what is going on in the world right now, it's important to remember that we are definitely stronger together, and that together we can cultivate kindness and peace. Hopefully, through our practice, and taking this practice beyond the practice of compassion, awareness. So I kind of charge you with that, taking your practice beyond the mat, continuing to practice compassion and love and kindness into all of your endeavors. Thank you so much for sharing this space and energy with me. I really appreciate it. Let's close with one Om, saying it, bringing us together even more. Exhale your breath out. Inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job as always. If you have questions, comments, requests, or feedback, I love to hear from you. Reach me on my social media, Stephen Arcos Yoga, Facebook, Instagram, or email me, stephen@stephenarcosyoga.com. You can also stop on my website, stephenarcosyoga.com, and find me on Venmo and PayPal to the same exact handle, Stephen Arcos Yoga. I look forward to seeing you again soon. And don't forget, classes are recorded. If you'd like a copy, reach out, let me know. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Be safe, please.